have to say my favorite part about high school is the growing out and becoming more independent, like staying up later and leaving without telling your parents, and like when you get your car you can do even more things.
I think the amount of freedom you have in high school is something that a lot of people don't realize until like you're almost done. This is really the time when you figure out who you are and you figure out what you like and what you're passionate about, and so it makes sense that there's unlimited opportunities for you to kind of experiment and see what you like.
My favorite part about high school was meeting people and actually getting to see who they were. I mean, there's like a lot of shit talking that goes around, and that's how high school is. But then when you actually get to know the person and you get to like meet them on a different level and you get to talk to them, it's completely different. And you see these people that like just show like this front, and then you talk to them, and it's amazing that everyone actually has like thoughts, and everyone actually is the same in a way, and it's crazy. It's something that I couldn't have traded for anything, getting to know these people.
Freshman year, I walked into school. I was so scared. I was nervous. My brother was a junior, and they all intimidated me, and I got trash canned, and that was. I'll never forget that. I started hitting the gym, and I got a membership, and I told myself that would never happen to me again.
Freshman year, when they were going around like, what's Cinco de Mayo? And Nicole's like, it's like a Christmas for Mexicans. Do you remember that?
Definitely when my favorite artist, Bobby Brackman, performed freshman year, I think it really changed my life. Like,
I've never looked at life the same since
1,
then.
4, 3 forever.
I love you.
In sophomore year, I saw a girl get her head pelted by a milk carton.
Junior year, I think it was. I was at a party in Valencia. A lot of West Ranch kids were there, and Adrian Martinez is controlling the music. He stops it, yells at the top of his lungs, "Everybody clap your hands." And then it turned into a West Ranch party after that. Everybody knew it was going down. Everybody was clapping their hands, going crazy, taking pulls. Like, it was awesome. That is engraved in my memory till today.
Taking pulls, me.
Swiggin', bro.
The police actually did come, and then they're like parked right in front of the bush, and I was so scared that like we were gonna get caught and my breath smelled like alcohol that I was like contemplating putting dirt in my mouth. And so I asked them, and I was like, why were they fighting? And apparently some guy was like throwing up in the toilet, and some other guy came and started peeing on his head.
So he just starts streaking right there in the street and just starts running down the street with his clothes. And I remember we all started chasing him, like trying to film it, and then Scott like hid on some guy's porch just butt naked.
I remember the whole car ride. I was trying to be like super quiet, but like her mom like definitely knew that. And then the next morning I had Easter church service, and I like repented for all my sins.
We're halfway there, and then suddenly I just turn around and I see like I feel something wet on my shoulder, so I turn around and I see Max, and he's just throwing up everywhere. And he's like putting his hand in the way, so it's like splashing everywhere.
It was all of us. We were all pretty drunk, and like just in the Wells Fargo parking lot at like 3 in the morning, with David's shin like out cold, face first into the floor. So John jumps on a table and just starts like acting like John, shirts off, going crazy, and everybody's yelling. And then I go and just like, I was gonna make fun of him and like take my shirt off and jump up on the table, and I bend down on the table and the table just breaks, and John just eats it. Everybody just looks, the music turns off, and I'm on the ground, and I just like look around, and then I just crawl away, and I go all the way on the other side of the room. Just get up like, what the fuck happened over there? John, did you make the table break again?
I literally was like, oh shit, and Ryan literally was sleeping, and she like flew up, and she was like, what's happening? I'm like, I didn't fall asleep.
I got senior grad night taken away for doing a chicken fight. Like, what? Everybody was talking about like, wow, like the table broke, I'm just like, yeah, John fucking broke the table. Like, what a fucking idiot.
Pre-calc, I didn't know anything on this math test, so I gave it to this Asian kid who sat next to me, and he did like half my test for me. I got like a pretty decent grade on it. It was pretty tight.
And as soon as we were about to like put a fork in to fork her lawn, someone opened the door as we were sticking it in, and then they chased us and stuff like that.
One of my favorite memories of high school would have to be Manzo's barbecues, because those things were insane. Like so many people would just gather around.
Ever since that time when I TP'd Kyra, every like 2 weeks, me and my friend Ryan have been going back to TP her, and she doesn't know about it. Sorry, Kyra.
Senior year would definitely not be the same without my boy Manzo's barbecues.
You have to pitch in $5 each, but like those carne asadas were so good.
I found some chicken wings, right? And I was like lifting them up, and like somebody like yelled, and then like more people joined in. Pretty soon, like I lifted them up, and like the whole party was like, oh! Like,
oh yeah! You like lifted up and we were like, whoa!
Made no sense at all, but it made me feel like the man.
Well, someone threw like a big giant taco and it hit Chloe in the chest, and she was just standing there like, oh, like freaking out, crying, just like saying random words, just like with this taco just smothered all across her chest.
Joey just looks over at me and he's like, do you like want to get a pump on going? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, do you want to work out for a little bit? And I was like, alright. And he's like, let me just take off my stuff. He's like, no, keep on the helmet. So we're just like all on the ground, like doing push-ups, like shirtless, like in our astronaut helmet, and like these people walk over, so all they see is 3 astronauts like shirtless doing push-ups and sit-ups right before outside the party.
When we look at modern man, we have to face the fact that modern man suffers from a kind of poverty of the spirit. We've learned to fly the air like birds, we've learned to swim the seas like fish, and yet we haven't learned to walk the earth as brothers and sisters.
It's 6 a.m. and my eyes low. Nigga hella faded, you know where my eyes go. Bitch, I'm elevated. Bitch, I'm elevated.
Alright, so basically, she went to kiss me on the cheek, and then I didn't know she was gonna kiss me on the cheek, so I went to kiss her on the cheek. We accidentally kissed. This nigga, we kissed. There's a picture. Hand up. It's actually fucking looking about
bang bangs, no fame, Amber Rose sing. Daddy girl with a house ring, she got a fat ass with a peer ring. Ring, I call her up, ding-a-ling, she sucks my nuts behind closed doors. I'm in the bucket in your eyes, she clean as fuck. She kinda stay put.
Making Scott's garage into like just to hang out, that was one of the coolest things like we could have done, and it brought like a whole group of people together that I don't think ever would have come together unless that actually happened.
Of like the people that were there while we were making it into what it was. I mean, when you think about it, we had the jocks, we had the stoners, we had the funny kids, we had the party girls, we had the shy, we had every sort of stereotype. I mean, we were all getting to know each other, learning things about each other, and you know, that's when the stereotypes start to fall apart. Watching everyone from every single part of the social spectrum come together every single night and just share stories and just talk and realize that we all, you know, we all can have fun together, and it doesn't matter what we believe in or who we think we are. It just matters that we're people.
She groomed the coochie. It's crazy how quick you fall in love. Woozy from Doobie, these northern lights shining through me. I truly knew it. Just one hit and you go and start a drug. Blowing fish, going hoodies, get straight to the fucking climax. You feel me? You feel me? My body brews some words to use the stock of booze in the middle.
So Chad, how'd you enjoy this senior beach trip?
You know, Scott, life's a beach, we're just playing in the sand.
I got shit on.
I got shit on by a bird.
Right here, guys. I washed off with sunscreen though, so you can't see it anymore.
And your flower towel.
I've been getting really into beach volleyball.
The saddest day of high school for me was when Jed was dead. Thanks, Hayden.
I have something to confess. At Matt Palma's Brochi Olympics, I was hiding upstairs eating some pizza when everyone else around the house was looking around for it.
I remember we went to a passing tournament in like Long Beach, and this guy came over the middle and Isaiah just laid him out, and their whole team got up and just started like coming over towards us.
I'm sorry, EJ. We had blamed it on you, but really it was me and Felipe.
And like our defense is huge. We have Emmett, Drew, like Isaiah, not that big, Trevor.
So the ASB seniors decided that they wanted to sleep over at the school. So we had some operatives stay in the gym after rally set up, and they opened the doors for us once the janitors left and the ASB seniors went in.
For line, the lineman coach, his name is Coach Towns. We were all like doing drills and stuff, and he has this word that said ears, and when you say ears, he yells, "You will open, sir," and I didn't yell that, and I kind of kept talking, you know, I can't keep my mouth shut ever. So he says, Julian, take a lap. I'm like, whatever, you know. So I take a lap, and I get back, and he goes, no, take another one. I'm like, alright? I end up taking like 4 laps or whatever. It just tells me to keep going, you know, just for saying a word.
And we were just freaking out because we like tried to turn on the air conditioning because it was really loud, and then we like hear like this beeping noise, and we thought we set off a security alarm. So we like rushed out, all of us together.
And then I go right past him, and he loves old weird music, you know, so I just started singing. Ain't no mountain high. And then so the whole line starts cracking up, and you know, as I just make him look like an idiot. So he grabs me by the shoulder pads or whatever, he just brings me up, and I'm like this close to the guy. And this is the scariest, ugliest dude you've ever seen.
So we're sitting in Christina's car in her bug, like right outside the gym, and all of a sudden we see everyone except for us two come running out of the gym. They're all holding their pillows and their blankets and everything, and like they just like running, like freaked out, and we were just like, we don't see anyone, like what could have happened? And we were like freaked out. They're all like, oh my god, like, we think the alarm went off, no. And they're all talking about the alarm, and then all of a sudden someone goes, but it might have been the air conditioner.
And he's got this like weird goatee that's like not filled in on both spots. He reeks of like 3 packs of cigarettes, and he's just like right there. He's like, you know, just yelling at me, and I'm like terrified. I've never been this scared in my life. I thought that was it, you know, he's gonna like snap my neck or something, you know. It's like, oh crap, you know, so he's like, just keep on running. And so like I just kept running, and then every lap my friends kept laughing harder and harder, and it was just a good time. And then we ended up being like you're not best friends, you know, like, you know, I love that guy. He gave me a hug at the banquet.
It was just hilarious. Like everyone's freaking out, thinking the alarm went off. We're gonna get in trouble, and like the police were gonna come or something was gonna happen, and it was just the air conditioning.
That's right, point right there, baby, point right there.
Hey, say something like senior year.
Alright, there's so many things like you like, there's so many things you like need to learn for you to like high school is to grow up. You need to grow up. You need to grow yourself as a person, and you need to know like what you want to do, what you want to be like, what kind of person you want to be like.
Do you know what kind of person you want to be like, Eddie?
I feel like for now, like I want to be like, when I grow up I want to be successful, right? Like,
yeah.
So I think like giving up my time now, like as a kid, like to like have fun and stuff, like I'll have fun whenever like whatsoever.
When you're successful, you'll have fun.
Yeah, but when I'm successful, I'll have like fun. I'll be like rich.
Yeah.
I'll be rich, I'll have fun. Like that's what life is. Like you need to make it somewhere. Like no matter what, like no matter what you do, like you need to make it. And that's what most important in life. Like don't think about other things, like things unimportant, like relationships, like maybe you need to even like forget about friendships, you know, like just like work is the most important thing. From now on to like 25, 26, like when you actually start a job, that's what's most important. That's what's most important.
So guys, how'd you enjoy today's beach trip?
Dude, honestly, it was prime. I feel like it was prime. What do you think?
Dude, the beach's pretty prime. We had nice weather. With some volleyball, we had some frisbee going.
He wishes he had some sunglasses going.
Shades me up.
He wishes. There you go. The day was just
It's a perfect day. We got oil rigs. We got beach volleyball.
It's a great beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Would you guys say you consumed a good amount of alcohol today?
I've consumed a little amount of alcohol today.
Definitely.
I don't know. I think Eddie had a little more than I had. I'm not really sure though.
You know, it really opens up your mind.
It really?
You really know what you want to do.
You feel different.
And with that,
it gets you thinking about life.
Like, think about life, bro. Those are my glasses right there.
My
broken
right now.
Look at these.
What?
See that?
Yeah.
I broke my glasses. I got hit in the face with the ball. I don't care.
Eddie.
Nothing. It doesn't even matter though.
Now love is all I got, I can't live. Love is all I got, only love in my life. Love is all. Love is all I got now, love is all I got, I can't live. Love is all I got, only love in my life. Love is all. Love is all I got, love is all I got. Live life with love and trust that love will come down to earth and save us all. Love is all I got. I can't live with everything I've lost because love will come to save us all. So save us. Wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love till the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. Wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love in the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. So wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love in the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. Wake your soul with love in the morning, feed your soul with love in the evening, expand your soul with love on the weekend, cause love is all I got. My darling, I can give you what you want if what you want is love. Darling, I can give you what you want is love. So save us.
Our favorite part about high school was probably cheering at all of the basketball games, the football game, and the man-cheer rally was definitely really fun.
Yeah. Man-cheer was so fun because we were trying to teach like all the boys to like stunt and pay attention and like focus on their routines and stuff.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Like trying to get JK to stop twerking was like so hard.
Probably the boys vs girls rally. I was in man-cheer and co-ed, and it was really fun, and it was a really fun experience, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it.
Being in Mr. Ippolito's econ and government class, they had some great times, and like he's like the kind of teacher that just like brings you to the class. Like
Mr. Ippolito's, it's like a fucking father figure to me, pretty much. I love that fool.
The feeling of starting a chant and not knowing if one person's gonna do it or if 100 people are gonna do it. And I remember the first home game, Reese and I were up there, and I started a chant, and everyone did it, and it was a really good feeling.
Being able to like all be united together and just like freak out and be excited, so much fun, and then going in and out after just to celebrate.
Oh, the t-shirts were just like some random thing we just decided to do for a rally one time just because like we felt like it, and like we're like, yeah, we're the jock guys. We're the jock guys.
I want to talk about the bees. Well, I was like looking off into the distance, then all of a sudden I see these little kids just charging at me. So I look the other way and I see Brooker like running, so I just follow her. And then I look back and all my friends disappeared. My shoes were all over the floor places.
When Chris hit the game winning shot at our house, that was pretty cool.
When Chris hit the game winning shot, I was just like, but yeah, it's fine.
When we played them at their house on their senior night and we beat them, it was fun because like our coach led everybody in the locker room and we all celebrated together.
One of the coaches was like, come in, so like we all went inside, like we all just packed the locker room, and we were like hitting all the lockers and stuff, and we all like quieted down, and then the coach like had like this speech, and it was one of the best things like I've ever heard.
Like being in the student section, like being there was fun, but then being in the locker room after the guys, after they won, they were throwing their water bottles all over the place, they were throwing jerseys and shirts, and they were screaming all at the locker room, the coaches were going crazy. It's just something I'll never forget.
My favorite part of high school is definitely soccer. There's a lot of times where I didn't like it and absolutely hated it and dreaded going, but there was days where everything was just fun and everybody was just having a blast.
Not to sound too cliche, but I think everything does kind of happen for a reason, and everything we've experienced in these past 4 years have shaped us to be whoever we're supposed to be.
I don't think I would do high school over again. Yeah, I would do high school over again.
I just didn't have that mentality as a freshman, like, oh, you need to take your grades seriously, or oh, you need to take football seriously, like, what are you gonna do? Like, I didn't start thinking about where I wanted to go until the beginning of senior year. Like, my brother always asked me, my parents always asked me, like, where do you want to go? Like, what are you gonna do? And I'd always just be like, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. I still have time, and literally it flew by so fast. And
I don't know, I was fucking up freshman year, and then, I don't know, I just feel like I've changed since then. I've become like calmer, but not too calm, like I just keep it cutty once in a while, you know what I mean?
I don't know, I've just learned to be more open to people and more understanding and more caring about what other people have to say, because I mean, I've seen how much my perspective has changed since I started high school, so I know it's going to change more.
It made me more motivated to, to chase my dreams and, make my dreams goals and my goals realities.
I think I changed. I learned that you can't act dumb, because that's not gonna get you anywhere. That's pretty dumb my freshman year.
High school over again. I don't think I could. I did my 4-year sentence,
No, not do high school over again. Like, there's been their ups and downs, but I think it's made me the person who I am today, and I like who I am.
I definitely think I've changed. I've changed physically. I don't have braces. My hair is not as short anymore.
I don't think I've changed. I mean, I dyed my hair red. My hair has gotten longer.
Yeah, I was blonde. I have like red mermaid hair now.
I just feel like I've grown up. Definitely gotten taller, voice deeper, you know.
I think I did my time. I think I had fun here. I made friends. I made family. Definitely, I'll definitely say that 4 years I spent here was really worth it.
Next year I'll be going to San Diego State and I'll be majoring in business.
After high school, I'm going to the University of Arkansas to study psychology.
I'm going to be attending Cal Poly SLO, and I'll be majoring in political science.
I'll be playing football for UCLA.
I am going to Cal State Fullerton,
Northern Arizona,
Chapman University,
Chico State,
UNLV,
UC Merced, UCSB,
United States Coast Guard,
University of the Pacific,
Channel Islands,
University of Arizona,
UC San Diego,
to Adams State,
to Arizona State University.
In fall 2014, I'll be attending USC, University of Santa Clarita.
I don't think it's like time to go butterfly, flying away into college and stuff now.
I love high school, don't get me wrong, but I just believe there's more to life than it, and I think that I think I can do better things than stay in school and have senioritis and go to like 2 classes.
I had a lot of fun here. It's not like I hated it, but it's just time to go.
It went by so fast, so it went by so fast.
Senior year! Woo!
I think I'm just gonna miss like everyone. Like we've all like been together for so long, and even though like we went through high school like disliking someone or judging people, like at the end of it all, like everyone loves each other. Like we've all, maybe we're not all like best buddies, but someone has a memory with everyone, and that's just stuff you'll never get back.
It's weird. It's weird. It's like I feel weird doing this interview. I feel like I don't know what I'm gonna do after this.
Like you'll always just reminisce like, oh man, remember that one night where like I was, you know, in the back peeing and so was so-and-so, like, oh, and we just looked at each other and we were just drunk, like, you know, like you always just have those type of things, and it's just like the little things that like stick with you. And
honestly, the best part was meeting all these like new people and making friends with so many like different kinds of people.
She's my best friend.
Having people that you're with for 4 years, like all doing the same thing, it just becomes like you guys are a family.
I mean, I'm like excited to move on, but like, what the heck? It's over. I want another semester. Like, I don't know. I need another week or like 2. Like, I feel like next year I'm just gonna come back and it's gonna do the same thing. But like, it's actually over. Like, my childhood is over.
Do you have like a specific memory that you think like sticks out?
When I first met Albert, I think that was like, because that was like my brother, dude. It was just like an instant bond, dude. I just first came up to him like, dude, elementary's that way. And I had a mustache, he's like, aren't you supposed to be graduated already? And like he came out to like raw and all that shit. We just bonded, man. It's just been really hard. Because I saw him every single day. Not seeing him anymore, it feels really weird. Just living day by day without him just gets harder for me. But everything I do for him now, like, everything's in a positive way, no negative things.
So that when I look up at the night sky, and I know that, yes, we are part of this universe, we are in this universe, but perhaps more important than both of those facts is that the universe is in us. When I reflect on that fact, I look up. Many people feel small because they're small and the universe is big, but I feel big because my atoms came from those stars. There's a level of connectivity. That's really what you want in life. You want to feel connected. You want to feel relevant. You want to feel like you're a participant in the goings-on of activities and events around you. That's precisely what we are, just by being alive.
This fine's fine.
My senior confession is that I have always had a crush on Nikki Reynolds.
We're graduating in a couple days, and it's like, I think it's right that we show this picture. Scott, when he graduated kindergarten, preschool.
Time